Hey YouTube, it's SoulPrime13 with another Transformers video review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Evolution Nova Prime, which this is the reissue. I think the first time around it was like an Amazon exclusive, but yeah, I'm glad to have this guy in my collection now. This is using that, I can't remember which was the first version to use it. I think it was the Ultra Magnus. It might have been that Galaxy Optimus. I'm not sure. But honestly, I think aside from Ultra Magnus, this is probably the best version of the mold. And I only have one version of the Ultra Magnus, which is the Siege Cybertronian one. Because I know they did like an Earthrise one that was more, earthy, Earth mode. But yeah. Taking a quick look at the box here. It's actually a fairly sizable box. And it actually opens up a little differently than others, but we do have that artwork of Nova Prime there on the front. I do like the way that looks. It's a wraparound on this side. On this side we get some of that Legacy artwork. On the top we just get our Legacy logo. On the bottom is just kind of like legal jargon and whatnot. And then yeah, on the back we get some product shots. So there is that. It also came with this big, like, inner box thing. I think it was just for support because the figure was wrapped up in paper, like, sitting in here. But I figured I'd mention it. And we also get our lovely instruction booklet. So there is all of that. Try to get it to fold up back. Come on. There we go. And here we have the figure in his fully kitted out robot mode. And I do really like the way this looks. We do get those big Optimus Prime guns there. Do have a bit of a backpack going on there. I do like these sort of wing pieces. They do look good. Some nice gold details here on the fists and on the torso. I do like the head sculpt that's sort of Optimus-like, but also has these big horns. They look really cool. The silver, or not, it's not silver. It's sort of a metallic sky blue, almost, I would say. It's very close to this sort of like metallic gray they got for the guns. We do get these two big guns on the sides as well. Got our wheels there, which are just clip-on wheels. Not too much going on in the back, but yeah. But overall, a cool figure. For a quick size comparison, here he is next to that aforementioned Galaxy Optimus. So you can see how they stack up. And do I have any other leader class figures? Oh, actually I do. Here he is with Legacy Galvatron, just to get you another leader class comparison. But yeah, as far as the articulation, see, we do have these guns. They are on side-to-side butterfly joints as well as up and down hinges. We do get a slider here for the handles. Gonna go ahead and try and wrap that back around. Kind of have to watch for all the colliding parts. And same for this side. We do have that detachable rifle on this side as well. That you can just put in his hand if you so choose. And it is, well, actually all the guns are blast compatible. You can do it on this big gun up here too, so as well as the ports on his arms and these guns as well. But anyway, the arms can move up and down. You can't really get a full rotation due to all the stuff in the back. You can get this far out. You get about 90 degrees. Yeah, pretty much 90 degrees. At the elbow, we do have a bicep swivel. We do also have a wrist swivel. We do have waist movement. We can kick that far forward to get like a smidge under 90 at the knee, and we can go that far back, but then we start colliding with stuff. So we do get ankle tilt. We do have a thigh swivel, and can come that far out to the side. And then the head is just on, it's on a ball joint, but you don't get a lot of wiggling. You mostly just get rotation. It's kind of restricted. And then the wings are on a hinge. So that's what we get for the combined mode articulation. But yeah, overall, I do really like this mode. It does look very good. I think this is a really good representation of Nova Prime. I don't think we've ever gotten any official Nova Primes before. Could be wrong. I know there were like a couple third-party ones, but I don't think we've ever gotten an official one. So, but if I'm wrong, feel free to let me know. Like, I don't know everything, but I think that's about it for this. So let's take a look at the inner robot, and we'll start by just popping all of these armor pieces off and setting them off to the side. I'll grab this and just bring that whole piece off. These parts are going to come off. And then gotta get these off. And then for the inner robot here, we do want to take this and flip it around like so. Open up these arms so we can actually need to lift that so we can. Or do I need to do it on the other side? I'm trying to remember. There we go. Open that up. Flip that head out. Close this back up. I said close this back up. Close those arms. Put that back in place. Come under here and flip out these heel pieces. And there we have our dad bod in a robot. He does have those angled chest pieces. This is, I'm pretty sure this is like the exact same as the Galaxy Optimus is in a robot. But yeah. And again, a lot of the details in the arms and chest are the same. We do get a new pair of legs to look at. It does have those sort of sculpted vents there. It does still have some ankle tilt. Most of the articulation is the same stuff here, so better ball joint on the head because it's not as restricted. Excuse me. But other than that, most of this is still stuff we've already seen, but does still look pretty interesting. So I do want to bring in a different comparison here. Here is the Earth/Dakara robot from that same mold. So this is the one that came with that fancy like self-suspended stand or whatever that I never bothered to put together. But there's how the inner robot scales. And just for a another comparison, here is a Siege Seeker. So you can see he's around Voyager size at this point. And again, these are the same hands, so you can still put guns in there, everything. You can still hold everything the same as before. It's, and again, articulation's the same. It's just without all the armor. But I think now we should go ahead and get him transformed into his vehicle mode. So first thing, we are going to flip those heels back up, and I do believe we actually, I think we do need to flip this around for, no, maybe not. But we do need to twist this body around, bring it over, and we want to scoot this whole thing forward. Come on. Is that the whole way? I don't think that's the whole way. Yep, come on. Why is it being so stiff? Okay, well, I'm not going to fight it anymore. I think that's good enough. Almost forgot. You gotta bring these arms back and open this. Flip that head back in and close that back up. Bring this around. And we want to put his arms in sort of L shapes and bring them back around. This big tab will go into this slot here. Come on. There we go. And there we go. Bring these legs up, and they are going to tab together right here like so. And that is more or less the cab. We do need to bring in these pieces as they are required for this, and you want to fold those grill pieces forward, and then you want to plug this in on the side. There is a I got this up on the wrong side, but there is 2 ports, post and tab, and port, or post, port, tab. So they go like so, and that's going to be his front wheels, like so. So now he has all of his wheels. And then for the back, we need to fold in these heel pieces. And honestly, putting these shoulder pieces in the legs pretty much always confuses me. I can never quite remember exactly how to do it, but I believe that this notch right here is supposed to hang over this piece right here, sort of like so. But it's a matter of which leg it actually goes onto as well. Yep, there we go. Okay, you see how it sort of fits along that. And we just do the same with the other side. No, it's already in there. Then we bring these together and have them together. And it's not a perfect fit, it never really is, but it's okay because there's more than one connection point here. So now we want to bring in this whole assembly, and we want to bring these down. We want to fold these pieces over, and these do move separately, but you do want them lined up. And then we're going to take this whole big piece, extend it like so, and then we're going to fold these big, the wings fold inward like this, and we do need to straighten this out and sort of bring that down. So what we're going to do is we want to take these big sort of knob connection pieces here, and they're actually going to go in here and here, and so we're going to clip in like so. Get these guns out of the way. Get this out of the way so I can show you. You sort of see they clip in there, and you want to make sure that they're all the way in. And when they are, you also come up here. You can see there's 2 tabs here and here. They're going to go into these slots here, as well as these middle pieces here come together to form a tab. They kind of keep separating, but these little white pieces here. And we just make sure that everything just goes in, and it doesn't want to for some reason. Why is it not going all the way in? It's not going all the way in. Well, I think it's in there enough. Anyway, we'll bring this armature up, and there's this little hook piece that's going to slide into this little gap here, like so. And I think we actually fold that over like so. Bring these wings in. We do want to fold these guns in and over. Don't need to get them in any particular position yet, but now we're going to bring this in, and this sort of claw piece here is going to hook onto this railing on the back of the truck, and then this piece here is going to slide over that tab in the leg. So we're just going to go ahead and bring that. Actually, we do want to leave the wings out a little bit when we do this. We bring that in, slide that over, bring this in, and tab that into the back there. And that's not supposed to slide back like it just did. There we go. Now we want to bring the wings in, and there is this little piece right here that's actually going to go into this gray clip right here. So we're going to do that. And do that. Didn't get all the way in there. There we go. Now we bring these over, fold them over, and yeah, that other head is just kind of hanging out there, but and then we can just rotate these guns forward if we want. And yeah, there you have Nova Prime in his vehicle mode, and it does look alright. You know, there's all the waffling hair and some big gaps, visible head. This is definitely not the strongest mode. I think the Super Robot mode is definitely where he shines the best. But yeah, I mean, I think it's still kind of a cool figure. I do like that they tried their hand at some like armored up stuff. And just for a comparison, here he is next to Siege Ultra Magnus. Get that down a little bit, just so you see how they look together. I do think they look pretty solid. Obviously, this kind of thing works. Yeah, see, I don't know why that's not clipping in all the way. This side is going in, but for some reason this one's not. Ah. As you can see, there's more to this clip that's supposed to hook on there. So I'm wondering why it's not hooking all the way in. There it goes. Why are you being difficult? Why are you being difficult? Is it because the camera's on? Are you camera shy? Evil dominator of the dead universe? Are you camera shy? There we go. Now it should actually... There we go. There we go. Took a little extra doing. But yeah, there you have the two of them side by side. And yeah, it is a bit of an odd one, this figure. Again, I really do like that Super Robot mode. The Inner Robot is, it's whatever. And honestly, the vehicle mode is definitely compromised. But I do think that it's at least worth checking out. And as I'm sure many people already know, DNA Designs already has a upgrade kit that they have put out for this guy. They put it out during his first release, and I will be talking about that because I ordered that kit right before he sold out. So I did actually have one waiting around. So when he got re-announced, I was very happy about that. So yeah, and I most people already know, but the upgrade kit really just makes him a whole new figure. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that review separate, but here is a little preview of what is to come. And I do also have the Optimus version of this upgrade kit, but I haven't installed mine yet because I wanted to do these reviews first. But yeah, I'll be talking about that and posting that at a later date, so stay tuned. But anyway, this is Soul Prime 13 saying transform and soul out.